So, a couple of months ago, a game popped up. Now, as we're all aware, there's a lot of One Piece games now in the works. It's an exciting time for One Piece fans, because there's a good amount of games coming about. And one of the games is called One Piece Dream Pointer. Now, for those that are unaware of One Piece Dream Pointer, it's basically Seven Illusion's Grand Cross, except it's One Piece skin. Now, hearing that, a lot of people were kind of jumping for joy, because I mean, look, Grand Cross is not a bad game at all, even though the direction that the developers have kind of taken it's kind of questionable. But regardless, you know, to hear it kind of have the One Piece skin over it, that caught a lot of people's attention, including mine. And obviously, the game has been through some some crazy stuff in terms of, there being closed betas and the game just being code silent, thinking that the game is being cancelled. Just blame Nervous, since what they've done right with their team, kind of cutting back, they just kind of messed up goddamn everything. But we got there. We finally got there. So this was one of the latest videos that they pushed out. There is a new team publisher behind it, and as you guys can see, they're giving us a little bit of a glimpse of gameplay. I have been told that the gameplay has been improved. Like, the game itself has been improved crazy, like a crazy amount. To hear that, I'm sold. I'm here for it. To have teams behind the game that actually care and want to push it out to us, that is all I need to know to give it my all. So when it does come out to the release, we will be there day one. Now, that being said, we will be getting our hands on this game a little bit early. Not just myself, everyone, because, well, we're getting closer to the release. The final thing we have left to do is get our hands on that open beta, and then after that, it's release time. So where do I begin? There's a lot of things we need to get through. I also want to show some gameplay so you guys can get a good understanding on how this game is actually playing out and looking. But essentially what has happened is the new team, or the new publisher that have come on board, is called Thunder Games. And so by now having them on board, the game itself is pretty much on its way to release. Now, the good thing about Thunder Games, because the big question, because of course One Piece Dream Pointer right now is CN, a lot of people are still asking, is it global? Is it global? The good thing about Thunder Games is, as you guys can see, there's also LT Games Global, is a game developer and publisher who strives to provide unique and unforgettable game experience to players around the world. LT Games basically help out to push Thunder Games' current games globally. So for Thunder Games to have connections to push out games globally, this is a good thing, because it puts One Piece Dream Pointer in that position of, if wanting to go global, they can do so, as they have the means, they have the support, they have a publisher, they have a developer that can help them out in that department, as they have already helped them out push out some of Thunder Games globally through LT Games Global. That is why it's actually a big positive news on getting that global potential announcement, if once CN comes about and does this thing, and then eventually if they want to go out and push it out, they can do so, because again, they've got connections, and that's the key thing. This Jujutsu Kaisen game, I don't think we'll ever see it come out globally, purely because of the developer. Sums up, all of their games are JP exclusive. They have not pushed out anything globally. With the success of Jujutsu Kaisen, I don't think they'll even bother to, if I'm being completely honest. I'm sure there's global devs and publishers out there who are like, hey, you want to push this out game globally? Give us a piece of that pie, 10 million last month, can we? They don't need to, and they're not going to, because like I said, all their games have never gone out globally, and I don't think they've got any connections to actually push any games out globally. Maybe they do, I'm not too aware, but again, they don't have anything pushed out globally. So in terms of this, if it does come out globally, I'll be shocked, and I'll be curious to see on who they bring on board. But as of right now, they have never ever brought out any other games that they've created globally, and they've never worked with any global publishers and developers. So that's kind of why I've got that opportunity. With Jujutsu Kaisen, I've got no hope for global at all. That's kind of dead in the waters. But bringing on Thunder Games and knowing that they have global games available, it does put Dream Pointer in that good position. But it kind of broke out on the 22nd of February, so I did see everything, but I was just kind of not jumping the gun a little bit, I just wanted to see if any more news was coming out. But now the fact that we're coming to the end of February, we can actually start to get a little bit more exciting, because as I've mentioned, with a new publisher coming on board, and that the game can actually continue on furthermore. Where is it? So the development process One Piece Dream Pointer was not smooth sailing with all goddamn things that have happened. So it experienced some unexpected changes. At one point, some captains thought that the game would not be launched in time, but we have never given up, and we have been working hard to create a an ideal, high-quality, fresh experience for One Piece mobile game. We are very grateful for all the captains who have participated in testing and providing us with the suggestions in the past. The project team is consistently tuning and polishing the game, and is also working on hard to prepare a new game content. Today, I can finally tell you clearly, One Piece Dream Pointer is about to be launched, and the great voyage is about to begin. So, where do they talk about? I'm pretty sure I did see it somewhere. Am I tripping? Hold on a minute. There it is. Okay, yeah. So this comes from the actual official page that they've got. So today they've got good news. Thunder Games is coming on board. The game is currently preparing for open beta. So if you guys don't know what that means, an open beta just before release helps out the game to kind of stress test the servers and make sure that the last bits of fixing errors and bugs are just kind of polished out the way upon launch. So the fact that they've announced an open beta, that is going to be probably, I want to say, okay, don't quote me on this, but I remember seeing something about an open beta, I think in March or April. Maybe I'm tripping and talking about another game, but I remember seeing something. So if that is the case, we can expect Dream Pointer to drop in the first half of this year. So there we go, open beta, let's freaking go. That is good news all around. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to double check everything, and it's all true. It's all being advertised. It's happening. Right now we've hit the 1 mil mark. I'm sure once the open beta comes out and does its thing, this will be completely smashed out of the water, because at that point, after the open beta, it will then be on them releasing the game. Here's the thing, once they do the open beta, and if there's not much really happening behind the scenes in terms of fixing stuff, they can really just release the game a week or 2 weeks after. It has happened before with previous mobile games where developers were like, open beta, done the stress test, majority of it was a-okay, and they literally just released the game not long after. So like, that is a possibility too. So we could get this game very, very soon, but it's now available in, you know, multiple stores. Again, we'll see what happens for the future when it comes to it being pushed out globally. I've got hope. I'm staying optimistic with this one, boys. Alright, so here's some gameplay. You guys can check it out. So as you guys can see, it's very, very similar to One Piece. Not One Piece, 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. So you got your cards. Again, if you put 2 of the same cards together, they'll kind of combine together. Oh, what is this? Buggy's got some sort of effect where he gives you these clown cards. Nah, I don't like that. Although that could be pretty good in terms of like PvP and whatnot, but yeah, the game has been improved from what look at that, bro. Okay, Buggy Loki kind of being a power character right now. Him being able to throw in these dead cards, that Loki is a power play. But there we go. So obviously Mihawk's managed to get his level 3. That's gonna hit hard. Oh, so the minute you activate the card, it activates the animation rather than, because with Grand Cross, of course, you select all your cards and then the animations pop off. But it seems that with One Piece, it just activates automatically. So I guess you've got to be very cautious about what cards you pick now, because if you randomly just activate a card that you kind of don't want to. Oh, so these are the ultimates, right? I'm pretty sure, yeah. Now, low-key, the ultimates do go hard on this game. Low-key, they do go hard. Restacking the hands. I was gonna. Oh wait, Crocodile was ready. Okay, so there are some back. Well, I assume if one of the characters falls, then the character that is kind of with them does their thing. Oh, Mihawk coming with that ultimate. Sheesh. Okay, yeah, Buggy, you out of here. See you later, my guy. You gone. I kind of want to see what Crocodile does, because he's glowing. Are we able to use Crocodile's ultimate whilst he's sitting in the back? Now that would be pretty fire. But I don't know if we'll see that. No? Oh, so you can. Okay, that's. Oh, you can switch? Wait a minute. You can switch? Hey, yo. Okay. That's interesting. What's going on? Okay, nice. I didn't kill him, though. Back-to-back ult. Oh, they're coming at you. Yeah, the ultimate looks absolutely fantastic on this game. Give me that ace ult. Give me that ace ult. Damn. Oh, this game gonna be hitting. This game gonna be hitting, I can tell. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I kind of wanted to show you guys. Again, this is a game that I'm highly interested in, and so come open beta, expect videos, streams on my end, 100%. We are not letting this one slide, boys. I managed to let the closed beta slide. That's because I have not been staying on top of it, but come the open beta, oh, I'm very sure not just myself, but I think we're all going to be on board. I'll do a video on how to get access to the open beta, clearly, of course, but just kind of wanted to make sure that everyone is aware. One Piece Dream Pointer, aka One Piece Grand Cross, open beta within the next 2 months, I want to say, and then from that point on it's going to be the release. So we're finally getting this game. It's gonna happen. I can't believe it, bro. Thank God for Thunder Games coming on board. Oh, Crocodile. Oh, he cut the animation. Oh, bro, what are you doing that for? Oh wait, no, that wasn't the ultimate. Okay, my bad.